Welcome back to Sunrise. It's now 18 minutes after 6. And you know what time it is? It's time for our pre-K with TK. Good morning. How are you?
Great morning.
Wire.
What is happening this morning? Good morning.
Good morning, TK. How you doing?
How are you? Nice to see you in
Legs
all
for
your
days.
glory.
I mean, you know, since we're here, we
most
get
of your glory.
Yeah. Hey. You know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Everyone missed my serenading Leo. I could do it right now.
Sure,
you know,
go ahead.
Ready, Leo? Are you there? Are you ready?
Yes, video these people. Video.
Happy birthday to you.
Panam.
Give me a little birthday. On this day from this day forward, please
love you in every way.
This is your day, your day. Happy birthday to you, to you.
TK and the iTunes. I gotta tell you, the iTunes. Yeah. iTunes,
Since
right?
on birthdays, we have to also say a huge happy birthday
Yes.
to our stylist James' brother.
Yes, Star Caliber. What?
Happy birthday.
She's styling. Clearly, she's styling.
Oh, wow.
Jane, I saw your family stay.
Star Caliber.
What you
Yeah,
saying?
them on the caliber.
Happy birthday, Star.
all right,
Lovely.
all right, sir.
All right, we're going to jump into the headlines. Let's jump into the headlines. Let's go. So the SRC responds to bottled water quality concerns. And we got this from the Observer. So Dr. Charah Watson, head of the Scientific Research Council, the SRC, is urging bottled water producers and refill stations to maintain strict testing protocols to ensure public safety.
Agreed.
This follows consumer complaints about water quality, particularly concerning the bottled water and refill stations. Watson noted that while the SRC receives inquiries about, specific brands, it cannot disclose the details due to confidentiality agreements with water companies. However, water bottlers are informed if their quality falls below standards, and she reassured that most locally bottled water is of high quality. She clarified, though, that concerns about taste often overlap with quality issues, stating that breaches in packaging and inadequate cleaning protocols can lead to microbial growth if not properly managed.
It's funny that this comes up now. Like earlier this week, I had a bottle of water. I was at a conference and they brought in bottled water and people opened the water, and you could tell, when somebody opened their water, because you put it to your head and you're like, oh my God, what is that? It was something was off with that batch, I suppose. Everybody was whispering, did you taste the water?
Yeah.
You know?
But I guess the question is, does what you consider bad tasting water, does that mean it's of a lower quality? Not
something
necessarily,
was clearly off with it.
So that's what they're trying to tell you.
I'm also mindful of, we've all gotten into this, bottled water culture. It's a very lucrative industry that never existed before. And so somehow capitalism and marketing has led to us to believe that, hey, you can only drink bottled water.
Yes.
I don't know.
We're at only certain bottled water.
Yes.
I remember when we were, I don't know, when I was in high school.
The pipe.
Miss, excuse me, can go to the pipe.
Yeah, the pipe.
Or
the cooler.
Yeah.
When
I feel like yesterday we started drinking bottled water.
Yeah. So, I mean, this whole bottled water thing is relatively new in the expanse of time.
Yeah.
It's relatively new.
But I'm happy that the SRC is I'm very happy because I want bottled water producers to understand that there is still a standard. It's not a free-for-all.
If you're going to charge us for water, then you have to maintain standards. It can't just be that you're just turning on the pipe and
bottling it.
Because those idiots will never know.
Yeah.
No, there needs to be strict testing and regulation of the industry. And I think that regulatory framework is something that we need to... Well, I'm glad that SRC is
on it. I will take it a step further.
Yeah.
I do understand confidentiality, but when it comes to the health and wellness of our country,
I was thinking
no secret with you.
No.
So if it is that I've warned you, so for example, I have come to your place of business, I've tested, and we see that there are microbial things or, you know, whatever particles that is detrimental to us as a people, I think we ought to know. It cannot be and should not be that because you're trying to protect a company and their bottom line, then our bellies and our health is suffering as a result. So I don't like this confidentiality. Oh my God, yes, I do understand that in business and in the society, we have to be very careful. But at the end of the day, the best interest of the people and our health comes first.
I agree, because in the same way, if it was say it was a gas station and you do your scans of the gas stations and you want, hey, your gas is subpar and it can mash up people's engine. You need to know at some point, avoid certain gas stations, or these gas stations are the ones that are doing well in our testing and these are the ones that are not. Make of it what you will. Yes. In the same way, water, I need to know which water is good, is very good, and which water is not so good. Because not all water is spring water.
Definitely.
And not all, some water is
purified
water, and purified water may be
and you
good.
can't be saying that you have spring water when it's purified water.
Exactly.
And, you know what I mean?
You can't say it's purified water and
it's tap water.
Exactly.
Well, we'll allow the SRC, they're doing their testing and checking and encouraging and those things.
But it's
so we
our
have
job
to
to
keep
hold their feet to the fire.
We have to keep it.
Because when our belly are run, it's
Well, next up,
gastroenteritis is very real.
Amen. Amen. Next up, MPs express concerns over NWA allocations. Outgoing Minister of Finance, Dr. Nigel Clark, has introduced new supplementary estimates showing total expenditure rising to $40.7 billion with additional funds for the Spark Road Rehabilitation Program. However, members of the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, the PAAC, are voicing concerns about further allocations to the National Works Agency, citing a lack of visible progress on road repairs. This frustration comes as MPs face criticism from constituents over poor road conditions, which they blame on the NWA's slow performance, saying the lengthy gaps between procurement and actual repairs are eroding trust with constituents. And in light of these issues, PAAC Chair Michael Phillips is calling for a new approach to road maintenance.
I think one of the problems is that we also, it's not even the fixing of the road, but the quality of the material being used and the persons being used to fix them. I think we have too many shoemakers doing an engineer's job. And so when you just grab somebody arbitrarily off the road and put them to spread the marl or spread the tar or whatever, they're not scientifically or properly trained to know that, okay, you have to put one level of this to 1/3 of that. And so the quality of the material, and because it's not being done properly, so you fix a road today and 3 weeks later it lifts up. You understand what I'm saying?
But then when people come on TV and say these things, the master builders and the this association and that association, them same one issue statement and upset and up in arms that we're questioning the quality of their work. And then when you hear, the government is saying, all right, we're going to give the work to companies of an Asian persuasion. They're going, no, you must give the work to local. And then we say one, oh, the local man can do the work, and the local man, and then you have
the
people...
local man who's not trained.
Well, they're going to say that they're trained, and they're going to say that the companies that get the contracts to do these small projects are this and that and the other, and you can't get the contract if you're not trained and whatever. And I'm saying it's just a circular debate because nobody is willing to say stop, or nobody's willing to come to an agreement. It's like everybody says, oh, when China Harbor or when Bouygues do the road, look how long them fix the road, them
highway,
Bagwalk Gorge.
Yes.
And once as it fixed and it never have to fix again. Or this one or that one. Why is it that we can't have so and so and so? Well, it's because it's China Harbor or it's Bouygues or whatever. And then we same one turn around and facilitate people who come and
give subpar work.
Yeah, no, exactly. So what do we want?
Yeah.
Like, what do we really want? Because the same opposition people are going to...
The taxi men are feeling it, the citizens are feeling it, and it is quite unreasonable. Like, Dennis, the potholes have moved from potholes to craters right now.
You can't even dodge them anymore.
Some people are riverbed.
Yeah.
They might drive on, you understand? And so the front end mash up. Your ball giant are one name.
But there are other issues at play.
Unexpectedly and it's causing issues.
Like, for instance, when you disturb land in certain places and then runoff now is moving into new places. You fix it now, now, and the water that's running off now, because that new development that you approved is now sending
the water
to settle here, you're going to get a new pothole.
Yeah.
And so that now creates a new maintenance framework that you never planned for.
And also, I think a part of the problem is that we're waiting to, we maintain when it's popped down. You don't do it incrementally. You don't maintain. You fix, you don't maintain,
and you fix after a while.
The procurement process is going to take long, and so you identify this need for fixing, it have to go sent to procurement, and then by the time it approved,
the road pop way.
The cost of the damage is greater, so you have to send back to procurement.
Oh my God, the bureaucracy kills us. We're our own worst enemy sometimes.
But that's what I have for you in the headlines. Until 7 o'clock, I'll see you for the morning.
Thank you, my dear. And that's it for our Thursday headlines from Pre-K. Heller. Coming up next, we celebrate World Mental Health Day in a very special way, talking mindful workspaces right here on Sunrise. Stay with us.